Hey friends, thanks for coming and hanging out with me at every golfer's favorite place, the 19th hole, where we talk about all things money, life, and golf. Today I want to take just a couple minutes to provide a framework for answering a question that we've been getting a lot lately. And that question is, am I taking the right amount of risk with my investments? So that answer is going to be different for each person based on their individual circumstances, which is why we want to provide this framework. But the three things you need to look at and measure for yourself is your need to take risk, your ability to take risk, and your willingness to take risks. So we'll talk about each of these individually. So the first one, need, really starts with understanding what you're investing for. Okay. Are you investing for a home down payment 2 years from now? College in 10 years, financial independence 15 years from now? That will really guide how much you need and when you need it, which will help determine the rate of return or the risk you need to take with this particular investment. The one lever you have to pull that can change this is your savings rate. All right. In general, the more you're saving toward a particular goal, it's going to lower the rate of return you need because you're consistently contributing, and lower the need to take risk. Okay, so higher savings rate, lower need for risk. So understand what you're investing for, how much you can save, and the risk you need to take. The second component is your ability to take risk. And to measure this, you're going to want to look at the time you have, your balance sheet, and your cash flow situation. So time is pretty simple. The shorter your time horizon, an investment next year has a lower ability to take a risk compared to one 20 years from now, which has a higher ability to take risk. Your balance sheet is something to evaluate. So if you have a really big emergency fund, strong liquidity, then it's going to increase your ability to take risk. Conversely, if you have a lot of debt or high interest credit cards, that's going to lower your ability to take risk because there might be higher withdrawal needs or just a better use of these investment dollars. And then your cash flow. Okay, does what comes in go out every month? Lower ability to take risk. If you've got a ton of free cash flow, that's going to increase your ability to take risk. And you also want to take into consideration the stability of your income. Okay, a tenured professor, for example, is going to have a very stable income and a higher ability to take risk, whereas a commissioned salesperson who their income could fluctuate wildly year to year is going to have a lower ability to take risk and potentially higher withdrawal need from their portfolio. And last, you want to understand your willingness to take risk. Do you prefer to gamble, or do you want to stuff the money under a mattress? Each person's answer, again, going to be a little bit different. Look into or remember your past investing experience. When that big market event happened, did you react? And how did you react? What did you feel? And were you able to stick with your strategy? And if you haven't gone through that yet, like many of us haven't, all right, try to understand in real dollar terms how much your portfolio could decline in the short term. All right. If your portfolio dropped by $100,000 in the next 6 months, what would you do? All right. Would you stick with your strategy? Would you get nervous? Would it keep you up at night? All right. You want to stay within your willingness to take risk so that you don't change your investment strategy at the wrong moment, which is usually during a market decline. Okay. So the question, am I taking the right amount of risk with my investments? All right. It really comes down to making sure you're taking the risk you need to take, all right, to hit your investment goal, that you are investing within your ability to take risk based on your time horizon, your balance sheet, and your cash flow. And it's within your willingness to take risk, and it won't keep you up at night, and you'll be able to stick with your portfolio strategy through whatever happens from a market perspective. So I hope that provides a helpful framework. Let us know if you have any questions, and have a great day. We'll talk soon.